you can count on continues with Glenn Marini's Sports Report.
Hey, welcome back where we are live in downtown Fort Wayne where the TinCaps will continue their series against the South Bend Cubs tonight. First pitch at 7:05. And if you've caught the TinCaps on the radio or on the TV over the last, 4 seasons, the man to my left will be no stranger. We're talking about the voice of the TinCaps, John Nolan. John, hey, appreciate the time. I hate to cut into your prep time before tonight's game. But first off, just talk a little bit about how you came to Fort Wayne, because you're a guy from New Jersey. You graduated from Syracuse. How'd you make your way to Fort Wayne and kind of make this a home away from home as the voice of the TinCaps?
Yeah, it's funny. As a kid, I did come out to a couple of Notre Dame football games, but had never visited the Summit City before. When I was a student at Syracuse, a guy named Mike Cousins was a couple of classes ahead of me, and Mike, fans would maybe remember, was the previous voice of the TinCaps, and so I kept in touch with Mike after he graduated from Syracuse. We kept in touch, and then he needed an assistant out here in 2013, so when I finished school, came up to join up with him, and then Mike left on now for ESPN, and I've had the benefit of taking over for him.
Now, you hear like Vin Scully talk about when he's a kid, he had a comb in front of the mirror, kind of like fake announcing games. Was there ever that moment for you? Like, when did you know this is what you wanted to do?
You know, probably sitting on a beanbag chair playing video games and commentating over that. And I think like a lot of broadcasters would share a similar story. As a kid, loved playing all sports. Had a dad who's a very passionate sports fan, so that rubbed off on me. And probably somewhere around middle school realized I wasn't going to be the next Michael Jordan after all, and so I better decide to do something else, and found a way to still be close to the action, even if not on the fields.
What kind of prep goes into a game? Like, what kind of prep goes into tonight? Do you start that before a series, before the season? What kind of goes into it that maybe people don't know about?
And it's definitely more challenging here at the single-A level than it would be in the major leagues, where you already know the history on all the stars that you see playing, whereas these guys are coming straight out of high school or college, and there's not a lot to know about them. So you just have to talk to these guys, learn about them, read up what you can. Definitely you want to know the numbers and be prepared with those nuts and bolts, but probably what makes a more fun, engaging broadcast is to know some of those fun off-the-field stories about guys in their personal lives.
Real quickly, how much fun is it to do here in Fort Wayne? Because if you're doing single-A, you got TV, you got radio. It's got to be a great place to really get your career started.
No doubt, and you mentioned the crowd that we had here last night. This is one of the best minor league sports cities in the entire country, so definitely a terrific experience. Very fortunate to be here in Fort Wayne.
All right, congratulations on your work, John. Thank you very much. He is the voice of the TinCaps. He is John Nolan, and you can hear him tonight at Parkview Field at 7:05. Reporting from downtown, I'm News Channel 15 Sports Director Glenn Marini.